Okay, so for this episode, we're going to flip. Heads is water, tails is ghost, and this is for Master Agent. So let's find out what you get.
Woo! Please. I don't know what I want in this situation.
Well, you've got ghost.
Oh, fantastic.
So ghost for you, water for me. We'll make some teams, we'll break them down, and we'll get right into the battle.
All right.
So here we are. This time I've received the water type. So I've made a pretty standard water team. Starting here with Kyogre. It does have the ability Drizzle, which means that on summoning in, it will summon the rain. I'm going to send Kyogre out first. In Gen 4 format, if you summon weather with an ability, it will last the entire game. It's not like using Rain Dance. So unless he has something to prevent the rain, that will go out through the entire game and will give me a permanent boost to water type attacks. Now I've given Kyogre the Lumberry here. That's just to keep it healthy from a status condition, any status condition. Kyogre is pretty tanky, as you can see on its stat spread here. 100 base hit points. I've put a few EVs into that, and I put some into speed as well, try to make it as fast as possible. It's got a pretty good 140 base special defense, which I think will be good enough as it is. Most of the ghost type attacks I'm expecting are going to be special attacks, and I know that there are a few electric type attacks that he could bring in as well. So hopefully the 140 special defense base is going to be enough to deal with those. I have, however, also brought Calm Mind as one of my moves. Buff up my special attack and my special defense. The remainder of my EVs have gone into my 150 base special attack, so that puts it up to 399 total. That's going to do pretty well, wiping out a lot of his things, I think. Surf, of course, as a stab move and also boosted by the rain from Drizzle, should be pretty damaging and should do pretty well against most of his things. I'm hoping for a bit of a sweep personally, but I have other Pokemon just in case that doesn't work out. Now in Rain, Thunder is 100% accurate, so I'm bringing that as just an extra damaging move. I don't know what he could bring that would not be just sort of taken out by Surf, but I figure since I've already got the Rain up, may as well bring Thunder for that. Hidden Power Dark just as a super effective move on anything else. Next up, I've got Empoleon. Now Empoleon's going to be my special defensive tank. As you can see, I put 252 EVs into special defense and 252 into HP. Now that should keep it pretty healthy against any of the special ghost moves and of course any electric special moves. Now I've given it the Citrus Berry here just to give me some hit points back when I go under half hit points or less. Torrent is my ability. Now it is currently Gen 4 format, means that Steel type will resist ghost type moves. It's only in Gen 6 and later that it no longer resists Ghost and Dark, so I'm hoping that Empoleon will be pretty good resist. Surf with the stab bonus and the rain bonus if I can keep that up. Knockoff is a bit of a small damaging move, only 20 base power in this generation, but it is Dark type, so that'll be pretty effective against most of his ghosts. Stealth Rock for some chip damage and Flash Cannon as a special steel move. Now it is 100% accuracy, does have a chance of dropping the special defense, but it is only 80 base power. We'll see where we go. Mostly Empoleon's here to do some defensive work for me, not so much the offensive work. Next up, we've got Kingdra. Now Kingdra's got the ability Swift Swim. If I can keep the rain up, that is going to double my speed. So I haven't put too many speed EVs in that. I've kept most of them in hit points and attack. Now, by base stats, Kingdra is both a attack and special attack sweeper, mixed attacker rather. So I've given it more of a physical attacking set. Dragon Dance to raise speed and attack, Outrage for just damage. Persim Berry will also remove confusion, cure confusion from the Outrage one time, substitute to keep me healthy while I do my Outrage, and Waterfall as a pretty good 80 base power, 20% chance to flinch the target physical water move with, of course, stab and rain boosted if I keep the rain up. Next up is Wishcash. Now Wishcash, once again, Hidden Power Dark for those ghost types, Rest to keep me healthy, Leftovers to do that as well, Toxic to stall down his opponents, particularly I feel like a defensive Giratina might come in. I see him bringing Giratina as his legendary. Of course, there's no ghost secondary type starter, so I don't feel like he'll be bringing a starter. Of course, my Kyogre and Empoleon are my legendary and my starter. But between Hidden Power Dark and Toxic to wear them down, Rest to keep me up, and Sleep Talk to keep me going while I'm resting. Next up is Milotic. Now, Milotic with the ability Marvel Scale. If I have a status condition, my defense is multiplied by 1.5 times. So given myself the Flame Orb, that's just to give myself the condition if he doesn't give one to me. That means I'm going to have pretty good defense. I've also put all my EVs into defense, special defense, and hit points, and of course recover to keep myself pretty healthy. Substitute Surf Toxic, again wear him down, defensive wall. Surf for some offense, some damage, again stab water type and boosted in the rain. And then Toxic for stalling out, Substitute for stalling as well, and finally, of course, Recover to get some health back. I will be taking some damage from the burn from Flame Orb every turn, but of course the 1.5 times boost to defense from Marvel Scale is definitely well worth that. Now finally, my last Pokemon here is Sharpedo. Now with Rough Skin, if he attacks me with a physical contact move, he will lose 1/8 of his max hit points. I've put all of my EVs into attack and speed with the final few into hit points. I'm looking more to be an offensive sweeper, mostly with Crunch. Now Crunch will give me a stab bonus from my Dark type as Sharpedo, while Expert Belt will also give me an extra 1.2 times damage. So against Ghost types, that's pretty damn good. Agility to outspeed, I think the only thing that's going to be faster maybe would be Gengar. I haven't done the calculations or anything yet. I do expect he's going to bring a Gengar. I would say almost 100% chance he's going to bring Gengar. So Sharpedo should do relatively well against that. Taunt just as an extra move, just in case I could trap him in some sort of boost or something else while I take him out. Waterfall for stab damage, of course physical attacking, and as I said, Crunch for that offensive, super effective attack. One quick correction that I've made here is that I have actually changed Kyogre to have Ice Beam instead of Thunder. Ice Beam will be better against Giratina. It'll be super effective against the Dragon type aspect, of course. If he does go for the more offensive Giratina, it probably would actually take it out. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't done any calculations on that. But I think it will be better for his team than Thunder, which of course is a lot of damage, but Surf Stab in the rain probably would be doing more anyway. I've also changed my Hidden Power to Hidden Power Ghosts because I already have quite a few Dark type moves on the team. The IVs there have changed to suit that. It does say Hidden Power Dark up the top here. I don't know why it keeps that. It keeps that for all of them despite their IVs. But you can rest assured that the IVs here are for Hidden Power Ghost. So yeah, let's get back into it. Let's see how it goes.
All right. Here is the Ghost team that I'll be using against Shuppeteer today. We have Mismagius, Giratina, Gengar, Rotom, Shedinja, and Dusknoir. Fortunately, I cannot take a starter with me since Hisuian Typhlosion does not exist at this point yet. With Mismagius, we have attached a Cloudberry, which has the damage from a super effective Dark type against Dark type attack, single use. Taunt, so that way he can't get any buffer. Shadow Ball for more damage that Mismagius could do. Probably won't use Power Gem and probably won't be using Will-O-Wisp, but if time comes, I might use it. Giratina is here just to do a whole lot of damage. That's mostly, he's the only one legendary that I can really take onto here. And yeah, just Giratina is just meant to wreck house. Gengar might help me in more situations than was. Substitute, Pain Split, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast. Probably won't be using Focus Blast, probably using these three the most. Yeah, Gengar is more or less here to kind of for a stall tactic. Rotom is here for more of a sleep build. Probably not going to use Will-O-Wisp, but Rest, Sleep Talk. Hopefully it does Thunderbolt multiple times. Shedinja, we all know how powerful Wonder Guard is. This Pokemon can only be damaged by Fire Fang, super effective moves, and indirect damage. He might bring something to tackle Shedinja. I feel like he will. Dusknoir is here for also just a whole lot of damage, so Giratina is probably going to be my last Pokemon I'll use as a last resort, but Dusknoir would definitely go before him. Overall, this, as much as I was thinking about taking Frostlass, but I feel like you would see through that and take a Pokemon that might just like break through Frostlass. So Frostlass will not be joining us. I consider Dusclops, but think he's missing something in this generation to make him more powerful than Dusknoir. Drifloon is, from what I've seen, Drifloon is more of a supportive as a team, like 2 at a time. So yeah, this is mostly what I had to work with. We also cannot bring all the kitchen appliances into this battle as much as I wanted to for funny. But yeah, so like, yeah, all these other Pokemon I could not use. Like, as much as I wish I could have brought Hisuian Typhlosion. Hisuian Typhlosion does not exist at this point. So yeah, this is the team, and we're going to see how well it does against them.
Alright, here we go. What have we got? Dusknoir versus Kyogre. Surely you'd expect I'd be bringing Kyogre for the rain. That's going to be set up for the entire battle in Gen 4 because set up with abilities last the entire battle in Gen 4. Yep. Not with moves. Let's see what I can do here. Dusknoir is normally quite defensive.
Yeah.
You do have pressure ability, but you're going to be slower than me.
Throw out one of these.
Surf will be boosted with the rain and stab, but I might see if I can get a Calm Mind off. Ooh, Thunder Punch, offensive. Okay. Well, Calm Mind's not going to help me there, so there's no point me doing that again. You might just take me out depending if you got a high roll or low roll there. Let's try a Surf.
And it killed me.
Okay, yeah. Not the most defensive of Dusknoir then.
Not in this case, no.
What else do you have? Hopefully not too many more physical attacking moves. See if I can get some more Calm Minds off. Rotom Fan. Interesting. In this gen, it's still Electric Ghost, not no flying change for type. Might just see if I can outspeed you and try a Surf again.
Outspeed me again.
Okay. Do you have anything faster than me? That's the question.
I don't think so.
Well, hopefully you have something defensive that can live a rain boosted, Calm Mind boosted Surf.
Man, only if I had better things to do. We will do
Miss Magius. That might be able to live one. What will you have on that? Okay, I'm going to try a Calm Mind. Okay. Ooh, that doesn't do too much damage. Let's see if I can keep getting maybe another boost there. You do outspeed me. Let's go for a Surf. I reckon I could live another Shadow Ball unless you crit. No crit there.
Nope, I died.
What else do you have to bring out there? Shedinja. Okay. Well, Surf's not going to affect that. Calm Mind's not going to help me much.
I'm going to try this.
Oh, Shadow Sneak takes me out. Okay, physical. Interesting.
Alright!
I had Hidden Power Ghost on that thing, just in case you bought Shedinja, but that's,
Maybe down, but we're not out, ladies and gentlemen.
Not out just yet, no. What are you going to have on that? If you have the Sash, you could live any hit. You could boost up if you have Swords Dance. Swords Dance Shadow Sneak might be dangerous. What do I have that I can even do anything against you? Let's have a look.
I'm waiting.
You could work. You're pretty slow. Maybe we'll just do this. Keep it simple.
Sharpedo.
Sharpedo.
Ow.
Straight for the crunch. Yep. Gengar. Okay, Gengar's going to outspeed. But what could you have on that against Sharpedo? You will outspeed, but... If this is worth it. So, okay, substitute. Interesting. Well, I'm going to be faster now.
Oh.
So I'm going to outspeed you, but if you're going to keep substituting, it's not only going to be a matter of time. What are you going to do with that free turn? Crutch. Goodbye, substitute. Focus. Ooh, that would hurt a lot if that hit me. Better hope I don't take you out with a crunch. See if this is enough. That's enough. All right, what's last? Ooh, yeah, I saw that coming. I am going to outspeed you now. I have 578 speed now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's see. What could you do? That's the more offensive Giratina. Ghost Dragon's still going to be weak to Dark. Let's try a Crunch. Ooh, that's a lot. And this defense drop. But, oh, Draco Meteor miss. That might have done the job.
Why am I miss? That was 90%. The fuck you mean, game?
I think it's going to be one more Crunch. Shadow Sneak, yeah, not enough.
Oh, rough skin.
Bit of rough skin damage, and there goes the battle. Alright, good game.
2 crucial attacks, and it was like, nope.
Yeah, the unfortunate miss is I think the Focus Blast would have probably done the job. Shuppeteer doesn't have the most hit points, and a Gengar with its special attack Focus Blast would have hit. But that's not a reliable move. But the Draco Meteor, that's just unfortunate.
That was very unfortunate.
Alright, well there goes the battle. That's this time. Let's see what types we have next episode.
Yeah.
And there we go. That puts the scorecard 0-2 in favor of Shuppeteer. There'll be 17 more battles for this season, so you'll have to keep watching and see if Master Agent can turn his luck around. Next episode will be the Grass type versus the Dragon type. It's sure to be action-packed, so tune in next time to see which teams we're given and what we bring to the fight. Subscribe to make sure that you don't miss it.